Hey, it's Boxing Learner here with another one. Today we're talking about Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence Jr. I'm not really excited for this fight. I don't like it, to be honest with you. The reason why is because, I think Manny Pacquiao should retire. I think he's done. I think he's given all he has to the sport. He's given so much to the sport. I don't think he should waste his time fighting Errol Spence Jr. I believe he should leave the sport on top. He's got so much more he could give to his country, his family, all this time. He's already given enough to us fans. The only thing I like about this fight is it shows that Manny Pacquiao has balls. Other than that, I still think this is a waste of time. Manny Pacquiao is 42 years old. He's going on 43, and he hasn't fought in 2 years. But that's important. He's not exactly a spring chicken anymore. I know the Filipinos will tell you that, that Filipinos age slower and all this other stuff. But, he's not fighting any slouch. He's fighting Errol Spence Jr., Errol Spence is very much more different than Ubali. He's a better fighter than Ubali. He's more skilled. He's bigger, Donaire was bigger than Ubali. Manny Pacquiao is not. A lot of people believe that Errol Spence should be fighting at 154 or 160 because, the guy can blow up to 190, I mean, everybody's talking about Donaire versus Ubali, but this is a very much different fight. I don't think Manny should do any favors for Errol Spence, giving him this fight. I think Errol Spence should make his own path. And he was fighting Sean Porter and Danny Garcia after the car crash, but to fight Manny Pacquiao, I still don't think it's enough. And he's running for president, so why not hang it up on a good note? Why do any favors for Errol Spence Jr.? I know you think you can win, but I think it's wiser to, they stripped him of his belt because he couldn't fight because he had to take care of his civic duty in the Philippines to hang it up. If you do win, they'll claim you of cheating, so you probably should do VADA testing anyway. They're nowhere near a legend as you, and they probably won't ever come close to you in terms of the stuff that you've done. So I don't think this fair to give these guys an opportunity like this. That's just my opinion. Because if he wins, they're going to celebrate as if he beat a prime Pacquiao, and that's not the case. So that's how I feel. Let's make it clear, I would not be happy even if Terrence got the fight, because I think, as I said before, Manny Pacquiao should retire. Let these young dudes fight amongst themselves. Unfortunately, this fight is official. So I wish the best to both fighters.